All right, now we're going to cover step 3 and step 4 because this is where it really gets interesting and makes this app worth it. All right, you're going to add a customer. It's not super hard. Fill out your customer information. If you have Yardbook or Jobber, you can probably download a CSV file, which is going to have your customer information. We will eventually develop an upload option so you can just pull your customers in. But for now, you're going to have to type in their information manually. I'm sorry, it's just where the app is for now. All right, so you put in your customer's information. You can enter the property address. If you're at their property address, you can hit the little icon on the right, the black button there with the little pinpoint, and it will put their address in for you. So if you're like standing there doing an estimate or a quote, you can do all that real easy just by hitting that button. Your customer's either going to pay by check, card, or cash. If they select credit card, you do not have to put in their last 4 of their card number. That's just optional, but it's not needed. And then you got to select whether they're new or current customer. Once you've added the customer, it's that easy. Then we can create a job for that customer. So once your customer database is built, you'll have a drop down with all of them in it. So you can always add new jobs or whatever. But for this guy, Jesse James, we have to create a new job. This is the first time we've worked for him. So it's going to be lawn mowing. Sometimes I put weekly or bi-weekly just so when I see it, I know what it is. But it's going to show up in the calendar automatically and in your day-to-day schedule. So it's going to show, if you put bi-weekly, it's going to show every 2 weeks. If you put weekly, it'll show weekly. And if you do one occurrence, it's going to show once. The rest of this is kind of self-explanatory. You can add a photo of the property if you want. The other part of it is you have to schedule it. So when do you want to start this? I'm going to start this on Thursday. It's a weekly job, so it's going to reoccur every Thursday. And I want to do it every Thursday at 4 p.m. This is the time it takes me to travel. So total duration is work time plus travel time. That's why 45 minutes plus 5 equals 50. And you got to put in a price. I got an error, most likely because of the photo. So I'm just going to take the photo off. The app is we're still working on it. So I'm going to take that off and see if it works. Yep. All right. So the photo stuff's not working. Sorry. You just have to remember what your customer's property looks like. Now you're going to go back up here, and if you want to see your schedule, you can either click on today's schedule, which will show you today, or you can go to schedule management. You can select calendar or list, depending on how you want to see your jobs. If you select calendar, make sure you're in the right week. It displays by 7 days. So we had to go forward to next week because that's when I scheduled them, and I scheduled them on a Thursday at 4 p.m. There he is, Jesse James. He's ready to go. Now, if you click these little 3 buttons, it lets you do different things with your job. You can notify your customer that you're coming. You can edit the job. You can delete it. I have a couple in here that I'm just testing just because I was showing this with the app. So Johnny Johnson and Jesse James are not real people. The rest of the people you're seeing are real, and they're my current customers that I'm managing. But since I'm in here, let me show you how to edit one. So we're going to go in here and you hit Edit Job down the left. And then you can come in here and change anything about the job, including whether it's scheduled in progress, canceled, weather delay. You can also put in little things about HOA or stuff you might want to know, like HOA won't let me mow until 9 a.m. You add that in there, and then when you do your scheduling, it knows that, and it won't schedule them before 9 a.m. But like I said, these are fake people, so I'm deleting them. And then I'm going to delete Jimmy Johnson. There you go. And they're gone. And that's it. So now you've created a customer and you've created jobs for them. The next thing is to show you how it all works within the schedule.